Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369. Thank you for being here, and I'm going to do a reading for you. This reading is going to be a third-party reading, so just take what resonates with you personally because it is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, that information is down below each video in the description box below, along with my email, you guys, so if you're interested in that, feel free to email me. Okay, so we're going to start off here by pulling. I want to start by pulling the masculine energy. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card for the masculine and I will describe them and then you can see if this is your masculine, if it's not your masculine. Okay, use the details that I give to see if the reading fits for you. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me what is this masculine's energy. Show me this masculine's energy, Spirit. Reveal it to me. Okay. So we have Hottie here. Okay. So I feel like for this masculine, first of all, I think that they would be considered very attractive. Okay, with Hottie. I feel a lot of fire energy from this masculine. So I feel like they could be a fire sign or have a lot of fire in their chart. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, I feel this masculine is very, very passionate as well. And again, I just feel that they are very attractive to other feminines and even to other masculines. Okay, so they're a very attractive person, very passionate. And I think that that passion is also very attractive. And I think they kind of exude this like sex appeal. This masculine does. Okay, so let's get another card and get some more information. Yeah, and you know, with Hottie here, it's like the energy, it's almost like a player energy. Okay. Let's go ahead and get another card. Oh, let's get one of our tiny cards, right? One of these. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about the masculine's energy in this reading. I'm seeing a white hoodie, so I don't know if that resonates with anyone. Yeah, we have sadness. Oh, look at that. So, you know what I just heard? Heartbreaker. This masculine can be considered a heartbreaker, like a player type of energy. And I'm seeing that, you know, wherever they go, there's usually a feminine who's sad. That's what I'm seeing. But also, I feel like on the outside, this masculine exudes confidence. So they come across as very confident. And on the inside, they're very sad. Okay, is what I'm seeing here, but they don't show it. Okay, so they don't show their sadness. You can't tell because they do exude such a confidence about them. People might say like, geez, they're so full of themselves or they're so arrogant, that type of energy. But there is such a sadness inside. And I think that there are times when you can see it in this person's eyes, okay? So let's get another card. Let's go ahead and see the feminine that we're reading for. I'm going to read the feminine energy and the karmic energy. Spirit, please reveal to me, show me the divine feminine energy. Okay, we have Medusa. Spirit, please reveal to me, show me the karmic energy. Ooh, we got player. Look at that. Okay, feminine. I am picking up a very distinct energy from you with Medusa here. Okay, so you are someone who has really been through a lot. Okay, I think that you've been through a lot of betrayal. Okay, a lot of pain in your life. And I think that there's people and situations that you have believed in that hurt you or harmed you in some way, may have even betrayed you. So I'm feeling like for you, it's like people that you've looked up to in your life, people that you've cared about, has taken advantage of you, has betrayed you when you were very loyal to them. I'm also feeling like, feminine, you are also very, very physically attractive. So the opposite sex is also very attracted to you. So I'm seeing the feminine and masculine energy here are both very physically attractive. But I feel like, feminine, because I feel like you have a very, I don't know, like this very, it's not like an ordinary attractiveness. It's like almost this hazy or dreamy or otherworldly energy about you. And I do think that there's been a lot of people who've been jealous in your life of you, of different things, and particularly of your looks. And I know this is sounding a little superficial, but I just have to read what comes out here. Okay. So you have had friends who have betrayed you because they are jealous of you, and you have had partners, okay, take advantage of you and lie to you because and I think they might even use the excuse like, I'm sorry, you're so pretty, or you're just so beautiful. I couldn't help it. But, they don't take into account your emotions, your feelings. It's like making an excuse, right? So you've dealt with a lot of pain because of this. And I think that a lot of times you have sat there and you have thought and you have thought and you have thought, what have I done wrong? What did I do to this person? But sometimes you didn't do anything wrong. And I'm seeing that there are people around you and have been people around you who have been jealous of your looks. And I also feel like you have been very sad. I feel like there's a big sadness within you, feminine, because you have been betrayed by those you trust and that you've cared about so much in your life. Okay. So, feminine, I also feel like at times in your life, you felt like you were cursed. Like whenever you give your devotion or your love to someone, it's like you end up getting hurt. You end up getting betrayed. Okay. And the excuses, there really are no excuses when this happens. And I think that that hurts as well. So let's go ahead and get a card for you, feminine. And if you would like a much more detailed, in-depth reading, that information's down below as well. Let's go ahead and pull you a card, feminine. Okay, so we have ecclesiastic. So feminine, you are very, very spiritual is what I'm seeing here as well. Okay, and there might even be something different or unique about your spirituality that others quite don't understand. And I think that you've been misunderstood. And I'm seeing for you, feminine, a large part of your life, you have been misunderstood. Okay, and yeah, I think there's a sadness there as well. Okay, so your masculine, he has the same sadness. He feels misunderstood as well. And he has also struggled with jealousy issues in his friendships and in his life. Okay. I also feel like this masculine has a brother. This is what spirit is telling me. This masculine has a brother, and it's like this masculine feels like this brother is always trying to create competition between them. And this brother sees the masculine as competition, but the masculine doesn't want competition with his family. Okay, but he feels like he's in constant competition. Feminine, I feel like you have had your faith tested many times in your life due to betrayals, due to, particularly, I feel like people who were supposed to protect you. So I'm seeing one person who was supposed to protect you, and this could be a teacher, or even like a parental figure that you feel didn't protect you, or maybe they really didn't, right? They just physically did not protect you in your life or growing up. And they may have even been jealous of you. And that's what Spirit wants you to know, is that I think that especially when we're young, you internalize, everything. So whatever someone's behavior is towards you, if someone fails to protect you, you really internalize that and feel that you deserved it, or you did that to yourself in some way, but that's not true, okay? And Spirit is also saying, there absolutely is teachers who are jealous of their students. There's a lot of stories about that actually going back throughout history. There are spiritual teachers and gurus who are jealous of their devotees even. And actually, that is one of the stories of Medusa. So I'm seeing that jealousy has played a major role in your life, okay? And I think that you feel very misunderstood, and you have been misunderstood. And I think the reason why you are so misunderstood is because people look at you and see their own jealousy. They're not really seeing you for who you are. So of course you're misunderstood, because people look at you and they don't see you. They see their own jealousy, okay? So I'm sorry you had to go through that, feminine. That's not something that is pleasant at all, and I think that Medusa, connecting with Medusa might be healing for you, or even just reading the story of Medusa. Okay. So for the karmic energy, we have player here. All right. So I feel like for this karmic energy, first of all, I'm seeing a gambling wheel. All right. We have risky behavior. All right. Gambling. This karmic likes to take risks. Okay. They could take risks financially. They could take risks sexually as well, in their relationships with money as well. I feel like they might even like to gamble as well with player, okay? But this karmic is someone who says, well, I don't really want to take things too seriously. I just want to have fun. I'm just playing around, okay? And I do feel like it's almost like they're like a bad influence on this masculine. Like, come on, take a risk, have some fun, trying to bait them. So let's take a look at player. Trying to bait them into making a decision is what I'm seeing. So let's get another card for the karmic. Yeah, journey. Okay. I don't know why, but this card looks very chariot. And I just heard, don't you want to go on a ride? Don't you want to, like, that's what I keep hearing. Don't you want to go out? Don't you want to go on a ride? Like driving in the car. That's what I'm seeing. Don't you want to take a risk? Don't you want to have fun? That's what I keep hearing from this karmic. So I'm really picking up their energy. And like this very, like they want to tempt the masculine, or they're trying to bait the masculine. Okay. So very interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look now at this masculine's thoughts. Okay. And we're going to get down to it right now. All right. We're going to take a look at his thoughts for the feminine. Okay. And then we'll read the feminine's thoughts towards him. Then we'll read his thoughts towards the karmic. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look now at the masculine's thoughts towards the feminine. Spirit, please reveal to me what is this masculine's thoughts towards the divine feminine in this reading. All right, we have dark night of the soul, emptiness and disconnection. So it did come out in reverse. And sometimes we can really be going through a dark night of the soul energy and not even be aware of it, not even realize what's causing it. And I think that this masculine is so used to hiding his feelings, okay, hiding that sadness that he feels inside, masking it, that he's ended up not being aware of how he truly feels. When he's feeling sad, when he is going through a dark night of the soul, a sort of depression, oftentimes with this masculine, nobody knows. They don't talk about it. And, you know, they approach others with a smile, okay? And I'm seeing that they are going through a dark night of the soul, but they aren't even aware of it themselves. So there is a feeling of emptiness on the inside. There is a feeling of disconnection from the world, but they're not aware why. Okay, let's get another card. Okay, we've got duality. You've known the worst, prepping for the best. Okay, so a dark night of the soul here and duality, you know, Spirit is saying the wheel always has to turn. Okay, the lever always turns. The pendulum always swings back and forth, like you're not going to be stuck in this energy forever, right? With duality here. And, you know, Spirit just wants to remind this masculine. So they might be seeing numbers like 222, right? Which is a number of duality. To remind them of that. Okay. He feels very disconnected from his feminine. Okay, he feels like this feminine is so opposite of him. He feels like this feminine is smart. This feminine is deep. Okay, this feminine is gifted, very talented. This feminine is spiritual, and he feels like I know this is going to sound bad, but I'm channeling the masculine's energy. He feels like the only thing he has going for him is his looks or, you know, something of that nature. Superficial things. Okay, so this masculine, like, deeply admires this feminine for that. But let's get another card here. Return. Okay, so again, with disconnection, this could be a situation where you haven't heard from this masculine in a while. There's been little to no communication. And what is on their mind is returning to you, returning to the point of what was. Okay. I think this masculine pulls away. They really pull away because they see themselves as so different, right? Like, I feel like they're athletic, like they might be into sports. And this feminine is very spiritual. So they feel like there's such a difference, you know, and at the same time, they don't feel like they're on your level, feminine, because you have this certain level of self-awareness that's very apparent, and they're kind of lacking in that, right? They're kind of unaware even of how they are feeling a lot of the times. Okay. So yeah, it's like they feel like not on your level sometimes. And I think that the attraction they feel for you is very intense. There could also be a fear that goes along with that attraction for you, is what I'm picking up. So let's take a look at his thoughts for the karmic partner, whoever this karmic is. Four of Wands, okay? So they might be married to this karmic, okay? And I think that this karmic is all about having fun, you know? And that could be why they're all in the energy of having fun. but now they're in this marriage, right? And if they're not married, this is just, they celebrate constantly. And you know, it's playing games, having fun, going to the casino, drinking, taking risks, taking gambles with your life, with your money, all sorts of things. Okay. So yeah, this could be a marriage. If not, it's a commitment. They might live together as well, is what I'm getting. Okay, share a home together. All right, but still they feel a disconnect here. We got Aries energy. Let's get another card for their thoughts towards the karmic. Lies. Look at that. We got lies. Pay attention to the signs and their actions. Okay. So I feel that both of them are not honest to each other. There's lying involved in this relationship, lying about the marriage, lying about the commitment, okay, lying about the stability. This karmic is always wanting to take risks. And I feel like the stability, whether this is financial stability or other stability, is being fractured. It's crumbling, okay? Risk can be a good thing, you know, when you take it all in stride. But when you risk too much, too often, it becomes problemsome, right? Like, you know, like a gambling addiction. It becomes not good. The foundation, what you were standing steady on, becomes eroded. And that's what we have here, that type of energy. So we have lies. Someone could be lying about a home, okay, that something has been put up as risk, okay, as some sort of risk, and it could be the home. So this could be not having money for your home, not being able to pay for it, losing the money for your home, or even losing your home through a risk or a gamble. And it is connected to the karmic, okay? So again, Spirit is giving this masculine signs. And I think this karmic is very, very not honest. This masculine catches them in lies all the time, okay? So let's get a card for their thoughts towards the karmic. Further, let's clarify it. All right, twin flames. So not only does the karmic lie to the masculine, okay? Okay, this is a two-way street here. All right. They're both lying to each other. And the masculine lies to the karmic about the divine feminine, about their twin flame. Okay? They don't want the karmic to know about their twin flame. But this masculine has been getting signs about their twin flame. 1111, 222. All of these signs, Spirit wanting them to awaken, to pay attention. Pay attention to how you feel. Okay, be aware of what's going on around you. Wake up. Realize there is something, a part of life, a part of our energy, and a part of our relationships, an energy that we cannot see, that we can only describe. And you have to be very aware to even take notice of it, right? Of that energy. So I hope this is making sense. All right, so let's keep going. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the emotions that this masculine has towards his divine feminine. How does he really feel in his heart? Sorry about the wobble. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and get the karmic energy. How does the masculine truly feel towards the karmic in his heart? We got Judgment in reverse. We got 10 of Wands. Ooh, we got 10-10. So not only are they seeing 2-2-2, 11-11, they're seeing 10-10 as well. Wow. They are just being completely bombarded by spirit and by signs. And spirit's like, hello, masculine, pay attention, please. Okay? Because I'm sending you so many messages. Please pay attention. Okay? I'm also seeing here, you know, with duality, return, twin flame, emptiness, disconnection, dark night of the soul, that this masculine, this dark night of the soul is actually being triggered by a separation from their twin flame with return here. And I'm also seeing that the situation here with the twin flame is very, very different from the karmic. This karmic is very material. They're all about material things, having fun, surface level, superficial energy. And I think that that's why this masculine was attracted to the karmic. This masculine thought that's all they themselves had to offer at some point. Okay? So this masculine, not realizing that there's so much more to them than, you know, how they look or, you know, their athleticness or, you know, whatever it is for, you know, every situation is different, but not realizing that they actually are smart. They do have something to say. Their opinion matters. Their emotions matter. They can be deep. Okay. Maybe it's hard to get it out sometimes. I completely understand that. It sometimes takes a while to be able to form deep thoughts into words. Okay. And everyone struggles with that. You know, it takes a while. It takes practice. It takes doing it every day. Right. And so someone like this feminine who's very spiritual, very deep thinker, this masculine felt that they didn't have anything to offer this feminine, right? That this feminine is on a whole nother level, a whole nother plane, right? Than this masculine, and that they have nothing to offer. And so at one point in time, they did marry this karmic. They did get with this karmic. And it is very superficial, and it is the opposite of this feminine and what you guys have. And I think this feminine asked why. Well, that's why. They felt that's all they had to offer, that this karmic cares about material things. And, you know, it's like they felt like this karmic was on their level, right? That they could offer them something, but they couldn't offer you something because you're deep, you're spiritual, and they felt like they couldn't get on your level. All right. So they hid their feelings for you out of insecurity. Okay. Because they're used to being nonchalant about emotions. They're used to having fun, right? They're used to all of that, but they're not used to getting deep with their emotions. They're not used to explaining them. They're not used to putting them in words, nothing like that. So you took them off guard, okay? And they're hiding their feelings. And we have a mask on one side, and then we have an openness on the other side, okay? So at one point in time, they felt like they could be more open with the karmic, because this karmic doesn't take life or anything else seriously. And this karmic, I really feel, has stepped outside of this marriage several times, and the masculine knows about it. This karmic is cheated because they don't take anything seriously, even this marriage, even the relationship. Okay? And that's just the way that they are. You know, that's the way that they are. And this masculine thought that's what they deserved because that's all they had to offer. All right. So they hid their feelings from you, feminine, because this feels a little bit harder to describe. It feels a little more intense, and they're not sure how to deal with that inside of them. Okay. So there was something that happened. There was a pullback. There was a disconnection. And that has triggered a dark night of the soul. And now they're feeling the only thing they want is to return to their twin flame. Okay. I also think that originally this masculine may have, they felt very drawn. There's something about your eyes, feminine, that really draw them in, and your lips. So I'm seeing the eyes and the lips. There's something about it that really draws them in. But I think that they planned on telling this karmic, because this karmic has cheated on them so many times that they were going to tell them about you. But when the time came to bring it up, to tell them, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it, and they lied. They lied out of a respect for you, out of a caring for you. And they have been spiraling since then, okay? So they've realized that how they feel with you and how they feel with this karmic is complete opposites, all right? So let's get another card for how they feel towards you. We got runner in reverse. They tried to run, okay? They tried to run from the truth of how they feel, how pulled and in and drawn in they are by you, okay? And that doesn't happen for no reason. So they're feeling very insecure, and they're running from their truth. But they can't run anymore because they ran, they pulled back. They were afraid of the intensity, okay? They were afraid of going deep. They were afraid of feeling their emotions. They were afraid of being vulnerable. But guess what? When they turned and ran, it backfired. It backfired and triggered a dark night of the soul. And now what do they want? The opposite. The only thing they want is to be with their divine feminine. They can no longer run from this feeling. All right, so let's get another card for the emotions they feel towards their feminine. Spirit, please reveal. We got mirroring. Look at that. Beautiful swan. So with mirroring here, what they are doing, their behavior towards you, feminine, is mirroring their own insecurities, is mirroring their own fear of being vulnerable, okay? And they run. So this running is that, okay? It's very telling. They are running from their own vulnerabilities. They actually are not even running from you. And now that they have ran, they've realized, this isn't actually what I want. Why am I running? I don't even want this, right? So very interesting. It's triggering a lot behind the scenes, and spiritually, it has this masculine really thinking. For the karmic energy, we have judgment in reverse. We have the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, responsibilities, overburdened by love. Okay, so this relationship has become overwhelming. It's become a burden. The lies have become a burden. This masculine, I think, likes to live life very simple. They don't like to make things complex. They don't like to lie. And I feel like even in the past, when they have been a player, they've been open about that fact, okay, with whoever they were with. And they don't like carrying this burden, but their soul felt they had to protect their feminine. So it wasn't about lying to cover up what they did. It was about lying to protect you. And we have the 10 of Wands here. They feel overburdened, okay, not being able, you know, again, I feel like there's something going on to where there is a lie, to where there was very bad judgment placed. There was a risk taken and a loss, and this could lead them to lose a home or to lose something very substantial. Okay, and I think this masculine is tired. I think they're too tired to even bring it up to this karmic. So they're lying about it. Okay, and I feel like they're on a spiral of lies towards the karmic because they realize that this isn't really who they are. This relationship with the karmic mirrors who they thought they were, but aren't really. Okay? Aren't really. It's superficial. We got the star. You're an inspiration. Okay? Inspire. So I feel like this masculine is feeling inspired for more. To think deeper, to feel deeper, to breathe a little deeper, right? Like they're like, what if there is more? What if there's more to me? What if there's more to this? What if there's more to life? Right? And feminine, you have brought that out in them. You have awakened that in them like a burst of light energy flowing in their hearts, swirling around and filling it up with beautiful golden light. You have awoken that in them. And now there's this curiosity. And this curiosity runs very deep. Okay. And so while they don't see themselves as a deep thinking person, they definitely are. And it's being unlocked in them. Okay. And they're going to be led to ask the question, why do I feel sad? Why do I feel lonely? Why do I feel depressed and disconnected? And why do I want so badly to connect with my feminine again? Okay, well, for one, you're feeling so lonely because you're hiding your feelings. You're hiding your sadness. No one truly knows you for who you really are because you hide it away. You lock it away. Okay, so that's why you're feeling lonely. All right, you're feeling sad because you're not living your truth. Okay, it's like you're living in a caricature that someone else drew. It's not truly you. Okay, you need to get in touch with your soul. Okay, the spiritual part of yourself, and ask those very deep questions that you have been running from. Like, who are you really? Okay. You feel disconnected because you're disconnected from your twin flame, your fire, your love, your inspiration that woke you. And Spirit's telling me it was necessary. So feminine, masculine, if you're watching, this was necessary to trigger this dark night of the soul, to ask those important, deep questions that you might be afraid of. And to know on a soul level that what they really want is to return to you, to be with you, okay? That what they have been living, they could be living the opposite. They could, you know, it doesn't matter how shallow you think you are, you can always learn about spirituality on some level, and you can always connect or even just talk to spirit or God or the universe yourself. You know, you don't have to know a fancy prayer or Latin or anything like that. You know, you can just simply speak from your heart, and that's the beginning of how you build a personal connection with spirit. Okay, whatever it is you believe in. So let's go ahead and take a look at the intentions. What is the masculine's intentions towards his feminine at this point? Okay, we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is like, I'm done with risks. Okay, it says risk taker here in reverse. I'm done with risks. I'm done with living my life in a lustful manner, in a non-serious, superficial manner. I don't want to live this way anymore. I'm done with hiding the real me. Okay, I'm done with feeling disconnection. Okay, I've had passion, I've had lust, I have had relationships, but I have not had a spiritual, deep, moving love. I have ran from that in my life, and I realize I've ran from that, and I've created the opposite of what I've been trying to create. Mirroring. So in this masculine's intentions, they're done with that behavior. Okay. And yes, this was player energy, but listen, this is like, I don't want to be a player anymore, right? I don't want to be like this anymore. I want something deeper. Okay. So let's go ahead and get another card. Their intentions towards their feminine. Empath. It's time to really feel, okay? Not just physically feel like this masculine has been doing his whole life. And what I mean by physically feel is the physical sensations of life, like sex, or even enjoyment of a good meal, an enjoyment of winning a game, of victories. Also, there's the enjoyment of all of the physical pleasures, right? They've experienced that side of life. But now, and you know, even adrenaline, things like that can be considered as a physical pleasure. It stems from a rush, okay, from doing risky things, right? That's what we're talking about here, risky things. So in this particular circumstance, adrenaline is associated with, you know, superficiality as well for this masculine. So here with empath, this is, you know what? I want to feel. I want to really feel. I don't want just lust. I don't want to take risks. I don't want to just have fun, but I'm ready to feel with my heart, feel with my soul. That's what I want to feel with, not just with my body, not just with my brain, with adrenaline, reflexes, things like that, but with my soul. What is it like to fall and let love completely overwhelm you and absorb you? What is it like to have a connection with spirit? What is that like? That's something they've been running from, and it's something they're ready to face now. Okay. So they're going through all of these questions in their mind. Let's get another card for their intentions. Tribe. Look at that with the mirroring. Okay, so they're like, who am I really? I have really just been a projection or a caricature of, you know, what everybody else sees me as instead of who I really am, you know? I should have went deeper than what everybody told me I was. When everyone told me I was a player, I was just a risk taker, I was just an athlete, whatever it is that you were, what everybody told you were, I should have went deeper. I should have said, no, I'm much more than that, right? So now we have them ready to find where they truly belong, not where they physically belong, but where their soul belongs, where their heart belongs, okay? They're ready to find that. And they believe that they have found that, okay? There's also a very empathetic connection between the feminine and masculine. You guys are picking up on each other's feelings, okay? And feminine, you do this quite often, but now we have the masculine doing this, and I don't think they're aware of this. So they're picking up on your feelings as well, feminine. So be aware of that. And I think they hide that. They're not quite aware of even their own feelings, but they're getting there, okay? First, you have to make a conscious decision to want to be aware. You have to want to, right? You have to want to feel that. You have to want to know that and to step forward. And that's where we have here them making the conscious decision to want to be aware. So let's take a look at the actions, okay, that the masculine wants to take towards their feminine. And the actions they want to take towards the karmic. Okay, we got a few here. Towards the feminine, we have cold as ice. Ooh, okay. Inconsiderate behavior. All right, giving you mixed signals. Okay. So this is what they've been doing. And I do believe that this behavior is what they're going to show until they work this out within themselves. And let me tell you the reason why. All right. I'm not making an excuse for them. I'm telling you the reason why they're doing this. You know, with every cause, there's an effect. And it is not an excuse. It is a cause. Okay. So, and the effect is their behavior. So the reason why they're treating you like this, okay, feminine, is because right now they feel like they're taking on a lot. Okay. Right now they're trying to figure out a lot of things within themselves. And don't get me wrong, they miss you. They miss you on a soul deep spiritual level, and all they want is to return to you. But they don't want to return to you in the same form. This is transmutation. Okay, they are changing spiritually. They're becoming more aware. Okay, and they want to return to you, being able to really have a discussion about spiritual things, about emotions, or at least be able to follow you or meet you on some level. Okay, they want to return to you awakened spiritually. And this is a lot for them. Okay, let's go ahead and get another card for the actions towards the feminine. Boundaries. Givers need to set limits. So they are setting a limit for themselves that they cannot take on more than what they're ready for. Okay, they actually are very empathetic, and I think they have a lot of spiritual guidance. So when they do listen, they know exactly what to do. And guess what? That's where their luck comes from, because I feel like they're a lucky person a lot of the times, and that's what it is. But let me go ahead and move this over. But with this card here, okay, boundaries, they have to set boundaries somewhere. Okay, they cannot figure this out within themselves and then also figure it out with you at the same time. It's too much. It's overwhelming. And they are feeling extra sensitive through this awakening, more sensitive than they've ever felt, at least since they can remember. So they had to set a boundary somewhere. So if they are being cold to you, if they're being inconsiderate to you or unresponsive, keep that in mind, okay? And again, it's not an excuse. Let's get another card here for the actions. Yeah, they had to set the barrier somewhere, feminine, okay? You know, sometimes when you're going through a spiritual awakening and you are learning that you're actually different than everything you thought or others told you were, there has to be lines and barriers set somewhere before you take on more, because to do it too quickly, to take on too much, can result in injuries, physical or spiritual injuries. It could also result in mental injuries, okay, mental unstableness, or even madness. So this is actually a good thing, okay? For the actions they want to take towards the karmic, well, we have here the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Bad news about money, okay? They do not have some very good news, and guess what? They've been waiting a long time to tell them this. They didn't want to tell them, okay? Yeah, but you know what? They've actually realized here that they've been putting their life on hold with this karmic. They've been wasting their life, wasting it on risks and having, you know, superficial connections, just having fun, right? They don't want to waste their life anymore. 3 of Cups. They don't want to waste their life anymore, okay? So they're not ready to tell the karmic. They're not ready to have the discussion with the karmic yet either, okay? They are simply transmuting, taking things in, assessing energy, healing energy, and trying to figure things out in their mind and their heart and their spirit. That's all they can handle right now. And it's a lot to handle for someone who is just getting into all of this. Okay, so they're not ready to go through this with the karmic yet either. All right, so let's get another card for their intentions with the karmic. Admired, you are an inspiration, and then we have admired. Okay, so they want to be not just someone that people admire externally for their looks or for their external skills, whatever it is. They want to be admired for who they are in their heart, who they are in their soul. And honestly, this karmic makes them feel so overwhelmed that they feel they can't be happy with themselves. They feel they can't even pay attention to themselves spiritually, okay, and what's going on spiritually. It's always about the next risk. It's always about having fun, drinking, taking yourself out of that energy, losing something, winning something, whatever it is, right? And they feel there's so much more to life than this. And so while the relationship with the karmic might represent a very big part of their life and who they used to be, the relationship with the divine feminine represents who they are in their heart and who they want to be with. Okay, that's a difference. So let's take a card for the actions here. Karmic energy. Pain. What did I tell you guys? The very first step is to acknowledge, to assess, to take it all in. And that's what we have here again, the mirror. I feel like this masculine is looking at themselves in the mirror and asking the question, who are you really? Who are you really? That's what they want to know. And yeah, it feels painful. Okay, it feels painful knowing that, you know, you may have wasted part of your life, but it isn't wasted. Nothing is ever wasted. Okay? It's like experiencing the external and then the internal when you're ready. We only experience things when we're ready for them, and the universe never gives us anything that we're not ready for. Okay? I don't know. I hear a buzzing coming from my crystals and candles, and I don't know what it is, but you guys hear it? Let me see if I can move the mic. It sounds like a cat purring. I don't know if that could be a message for someone, but I hear a cat purring. And then also I hear frogs. Someone could be hearing those things. Okay, so let's get our clarifier for the actions. Ascending, look at that. Ascension, transcending, transmuting pain and superficial energy into wisdom, into knowledge, into knowing who you really are. And we all have to go through that at some point, right? Let go of the superficial things and start embracing something deeper, something more meaningful. Okay, and that's exactly where they are now. So if you feel that it's lost, if you feel that it's not coming together, if you don't know what's going on, this could very well be your reading. Okay, so we have plenty of signs. Frogs, hearing like the sound of frogs, you know, like when the sun is going down, you might hear it out in the country. A cat purrs. Also Medusa. So if you look up the story of Medusa, you know, if you resonate or feel a connection in any way with Medusa, you know, there's plenty of clarifiers here. But the signs that I have here, feminine, I don't have a lot of signs here for you, but I do have Sagittarius. Okay, I have Leo and Aries. But you don't have to be that sign. You could be any sign. I have Aries for the masculine and karmic. Okay, the masculine could be the Aries, okay? I also have Saggy. I have Cancer, all right? And Earth energy, okay? So that would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, all right? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the messages. And I'm going to do a part 2 to this reading. And in part 2, we're going to take a look at how the feminine, and this karmic, their energy towards the masculine. Okay, that's going to be on part 2. So check it out. You guys, please like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get your messages. Feminine, what does this masculine want to say to you? Heart to heart, okay? Okay, let's take a look. So heart to heart, what does this masculine wish to say to his divine feminine? We're going to get 3. Okay, and what does this masculine want to say to the karmic? Sorry about the wobble. And I'm going to leave all of these cards out, this energy open for part 2, okay? All right, so we have, listen, I know that I was a distraction from your pain. I had to be, because someone as beautiful as you, as deep as you, as smart as you, would not want me for anything other than something physical as a distraction. I don't think that you would be serious about me, right? That's what they're saying. Then we have, I don't react when people mention you. Okay, I hide my feelings. I pretend I don't feel anything, but I also pretend I don't feel anything all the time. It's not just about you. Then we have, the timing just wasn't right for us. So they're saying they wish they had met you first. They wish that they had started going through this awakening first, right? Before they met this karmic, okay? So they're saying the timing is just so strange when you walked into my life. But Spirit is showing them 10-10, okay? Like new beginnings, 2-2-2. All right, the lovers, right? That's twin flame energy is 2-2-2, and 11-11, more twin flame energy. All right, and 2-2-2 is also a message that, listen, things are going to get better. Balance is being restored. What do they want to say to the karmic? So they're saying with the karmic, being with you and just being near you has been one big intoxicating rush, adrenaline rush, right? It has been something else. Just being around you is intoxicating, but you know what? It's time for me to heal now. I can't keep living my life like this. Yeah, we had fun together, okay? But this has also harmed me. And now it's time to heal, okay? The whole time that we have been together, it's been like this. And it feels like it's been one big intoxicated blur, okay? And now it's time for me to move forward, okay? And heal. So that's what they want to say to the karmic. And what does Spirit want you watching to know about the situation? What message does Spirit have for you? We have the angel wings. So that could be another clarifier here, the angel wings. And it says, listen, for both of you, for the masculine and the feminine, the past is now behind you. Okay, release it. Release the pain, the hurt, you know, the blur, whatever it is, those programmings that have been in your mind, release it and embrace the new possibilities in front of you. Okay, there's so much for you to be excited about. A new path is now available for both of you. Okay, follow it with faith. And it's okay to have faith in this, is the other message. Okay, so that's a reading that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If it resonated with you, or if you just enjoyed the reading, leave me a comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will be back with the karmic reading. So that will be posted very shortly. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.